Thank you so much. Oh, sorry. Start. I need to run. Sini. Nih. This one.
When it comes to academic punya program, masters, professional masters ni, of course dia ada leeway. We try compromise, we try to accommodate the students lah. Tapi bila pergi nasi, itu ACP dan CIDP. Under UTMSPACE, we try to accommodate, we try to bukan ada linear, tidak kan. Macam program-program yang lain juga kan, tentulah. So not to worry lah kan. So itu within UTMSPACE punya concern. UTMSPACE macam yang tadi yang punya manager kita cakap dalam masa speech tadi, we provide a platform just to accommodate those who want to continue their studies. Kita mungkin tak sangka mungkin because ini master professional, bukan masters yang tapi dia ingat ini the curriculum designed by the industry, teach by industry people, ACPN, actually back to the industry, for industries. That's why we design we call it professional program. Then antara between these two ni, of course kita accommodate industry dari academic, academic. Because UTS people UTM, UTM tak boleh lah bayar pagi macam itu saja kan, dia tak boleh. Jadi as long as kita fulfill the basic requirement, attendance yang semua sangat-sangat penting. Biasanya kalau yang program-program 7 minggu macam ni, attendance is a problem. Not because we don't want to attend, because of other commitment. So now we voluntarily register ourselves under this program. Of course, bayar lagi. Ya, bayar lagi. Bukan senang, bukan free. Ada orang bagi mana? Ada PTPTN, ada kan? Anak lagi nak bayar lagi, anak kita kan. Kita lagi bayar lah, bapak belajar sama pula COVID ni. Perlu internet berhubung dengan anak kita kan. Ada few program mungkin kita cuba buat online, depend lah. Depend, we got our own academic punya jawatan kuasa, and then kita ada industrial panel, so try to accommodate. Jadi as a UTMSPACE platform, we welcome class to be here or to be ada di other side lah. Itu lagi ni lah kita soalan kita nak treat student ni as a executive punya level. Ini project manager semua kan, project manager bukan kalau orang kan, pengalaman ni otak-otak kan. In fact, kalau saya tak tahu lah, kalau saya, in fact, we learn a lot from the participant, from the student lah. Because through the assignment, presentation, real experience, site dan sebagainya, of course, definitely. Kalau saya kat UTM dah 35 years. Di UTM lah, dia sebab tu retire juga lah. Dia dah lama retire kan, total kan. Saya dia sebab tu retire. So we are happy to be selected by CIDB to organize this program, and we hope we can continue the program not only in KL, probably ada demand di Sabah, Sarawak, we continue. That's why we need more people to become trainers maybe one day, right? So through SPM, perhaps one day our suspect ni, if they want to become a trainer, they join our training program, and then you also can teach the people, join our team.
Kita pun dah letih lah.
Kita pun dah tak sempat, letih pun tak sempat lah. Sebab kalau ada center, jadi kita nak terus dari kita nak tadi pun saya cakap sikit dengan kapal kat CIDB, kita cuba nak bantu ABM kat center not only produce skill workers tapi manager or supervisor. Dia center saja tu. Maybe one in Terengganu, one in Sabah, Sarawak, one in Northern punya part di Citra kan, ABM sebenarnya. So nampak luas dah skop CIDB. Because dia ada authority under Akta 520. Dia ada authority. Kan, based on that, dia ada some policy to endorse. Imagine G7 punya protected at the moment, yang register dengan SEBI about 4,000. G7. So that means if really implement, so they need 4,000 certified construction project managers. Wah, okay. Kita baru 30 orang baru. 30, ada lagi 370. Sorry. 3,900. Oh, banyak lagi kan, banyak program. So hopefully one day, because biasanya kalau yang first graduate otomatis punya employee, yang ada komitmen, so one day all of us want to become one team to train, to teach other people. Ya, itu yang kita nampak kan. Because kita dah ada experience sudah, tuan-tuan kan, dah 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of experience. So please join the program, join the class. Hopefully tak adalah yang halfway syahid, halfway tak ada. Tidaklah dia gugur kan. Pasal tak ada orang push kan, mana ada arahan. Siapa bos dia push sudah tak ada. We volunteer ourselves, register kan. So we just provide the platform. Keinginan ada, demand ada, platform ada. So now the decision is ours. Then definitely when come to competency level, of course kadang-kadang industri boleh tolerate. Mana boleh nak tolerate kan? Dia punya side very because akhir accuracy itu very important. Kalau miss dia punya level pun dah boleh cantum dah dia punya flyover. Kalau set out betul. Kalau miss dia punya dah. Jadi itu offer. Saya rasa Adi tadi cakap konteks kompetensi tadi. When we become project manager, we got a lot of responsibility. Berapa ratus sesuai dari bawah kita ni kan. So and we are now trying to ada few other programs lah yang to accommodate to industri khususnya industri punya needs lah. Jadi tuan-tuan dan puan-puan ada dua orang ni ladies potential ladies project managers ni kan. So we mana ni nak kena commit dengan program-program kita sini saja. Hopefully kita ada training environment. Hopefully punya trainers ni they are not academician, they are come from industry. Yang academician pun support saja, assist the industry in terms of yang kadang-kadang ada perkara mungkin yang kita boleh discuss kan. Jadi as long as kita commit the class, tak ada yang konten sana kan, tak ada masalah lah tu kan. Hopefully ada masalah. Tapi ada test, ada exam. Bukan boleh tengok pagi kan ada. Boleh tak saya datang kelas tu tak boleh attend dulu semua sekali. Wah, diploma profesional mungkin okey kan, diploma mana. Ini dah akta 520. Ini industri punya ni ni. Tak boleh. Okay. So insyaAllah lah guys, saya percaya semangat yang pertama ni kalau dah register 35 next 12 month next 12 month ni 35 ni dia akan graduate. Di school dah graduate, convocation kan. Another convocation pada those yang already got masters. Yeah, maybe already got PhD. Ni professional masters. From industry, teach by industry, for industry. Itu yang kita cuba. Jadi orang tanya kenapa UTM boleh ke mana faham. Ini curriculum content NLP developed by CITB. CITB yang pakai kita faham. Kita ada provide platform untuk mudahkan supaya if before this those participant hanya dapat certified tersebut manager. Sekarang ni dapat professional master. Itu dia. That's why dia ada dua requirement. Professional master ni in terms of knowledge mungkin bukanlah itu tak banyak pasal kompetensi. Tapi bila pergi kepada certified pasal quality manager, kompetensi very important. So itu saja. Nanti malam kita akan jumpa juga. Saya istilah dalam kelas kalau nak belajar juga ni otak-otak ini kan. Nak belajar semua ni. Senang. So saya serahkan balik kepada surveyor Wang Maimun untuk continue dengan dia punya sesi. Okey. Terima kasih banyak. Saya nak balik dulu.
Okey, Profesor. Balik Johor dah. Sekarang we go for question and answer session. So boleh kita get any question lah. Siapa nak tanya apa-apa? Siapa nak tanya apa-apa? Ada soalan ya?
Tanya yuran bayar dulu.
Oh, yuran.
Kita tak tanya tadi.
Yuran. Sarajo ke?
Yuran. Actually yuran orang nak bayar kan.
Doktor tak tahu kan?
We form a group nanti provide all the info in terms of account number dan sebagainya. So everything online. So itu saja kan.
Doktor you dah tahu kan berapa?
Ya. Macam mana bayar sikit-sikit dan sebagainya. As long as before we on the end the
Session.
yeah session. Ya first semester mesti dah kena complete lah.
Tapi you boleh bayar ansur-ansur.
Asal boleh bantu dan masalah. Oh, okay. So offer letter, okay. No problem. So mungkin kadang-kadang kita tak familiar certain things, just inform us what sort of information yang perlu kita provide. What sort of letters yang kita perlu provide in order to slowly lah we try to improve. And then bila-bila kita ada student, ada very normally dalam in academy, when we got students, hopefully, and then apa kita kena apply lah. Macam kita dapat ICS, hopefully they must come here, and then we must do prepare documentation something like that. At the moment, definitely people tak nampak produk apa kan? Macam dia nak certify kan? Tak nampak produk ni. Ya, so at the moment untuk kita fokus kepada macam Datuk Amin cakap tadi, kita untuk local punya proses industri. Itu lah kan. So, tapi kena ingat, saya nak beritahu lagi, masters ini adalah non-MQA punya masters. Saya nanti kata kan, non-MQA means maknanya kita fulfill industry punya needs, bukan government punya needs. Kalau government dia nak MQA, kalau kita nak naik pangkat begitu je government, mesti ada MQA. At the moment, non-MQA punya masters. Of course one day CID tu minta kita improve. Kita kena fulfill all the requirement by MQA lah. Tapi kalau kita nak MQA dulu, nak dapat penerbitan MQA, barulah kita nak launch. Definitely 1 tahun 2 tahun kita juga kena. So maknanya as long as kita fulfill CID punya requirement. Tapi together dengan CID, ACPN, definitely saya percaya lah kan, tidak ada masalah sangat. Just a matter of documentation saja. Right?
I think first and foremost, our main aim is for you to get dua masters and the certificate of CIDB. Because we're going to CIDB punya layer kan, construction industry punya layer. So once you get that too, so that's why when we collaborate, our emphasis are only on competency skill. But the minute you want to get MQA punya accreditation, you have to add in a few more mandatory subject yang have nothing to do with project management. Yang tu yang kita ada later. That's why when you come for interview, we make it very clear to you. This is not MQA punya accredited yet. Later, when kita tengok, because the first test run, then because we felt kalau ada mandatory subject, it will eat up into the credit hour of our professional punya khusus. So that is not our priority yet. Yeah, Dr. Saljo.
Even kita dapat MQA for the next 2 years ataupun next year, kita akan parallel. Yang CIDB mesti jalan.
Definitely. Ini kompetensi, tak boleh lakukan.
So those are in the planning. The planning is we will go for MQA. Kalau kita rasa MQA punya subjek mandatory banyak, it's into ours. That's what Dr. Saljo kata. Kita ada dua. Yang mana don't care about MQA, pergi yang ni ya. We emphasize more on the industry. Yang mana yang kena MQA because of your certification, your client kan. Then we may have. So there are a lot of planning in that area to accommodate the students. And again, I lupa apa yang nak cakap tadi masa Mat kata. When you talk about project manager, you can be a project manager with the contracting outfit, or you can be the project manager with the client. So it doesn't matter which one. You can be, your coursework can be, you are the project manager for your client. I ingat ada yang interview kerja dengan majlis daerah, kan? So you are the project manager for the majlis daerah, your client. So that is okay. Bukannya you have to be a project manager or a contractor firm. So it doesn't matter. Okay? Ada question lain ya? Just now you want to ask.
Akreditasi kalau maybe after 2 or 3 years kan, dia kalau pun international punya accreditation. So kita yang first batch ni akan sama dapat ataupun kita kena tambah ataupun kita kena ambil lagi untuk dapatkan.
Depend okay, dia macam final account ni. Kalau ambil 12 subjects ya. So kalau untuk in order for us to dapat accreditation from MBA, kena ada 3 other subject. So we got to add one. Bukan ambil lagi sekali master. Something like that.
Top up lah.
Yalah, top up plus ya. Macam yang
Maybe we have to look into that lah. Kalau once you are MQA, you dah pass dah. So you kena come back, with those are the things we can look into.
Kalau part-time tu dia banyak government.
Betul. Kita boleh lain. Banyak kan kita pernah banyak dapat call daripada JKR sebagainya kan. Yang willing to join tapi because of MQA. So kita tak nak kata okay nanti join dulu MQA aja. Jangan kita nak promise. Nanti bagi kok pada orang kan. Kita tu yang genuine betul-betul yang tak mau MQA at this particular moment.
Dan later top up lah.
Saya faham lah sebab tadi beritahu masa
Yes. Ya.
Cuma kawan-kawan tu bila dia tanya aja nak tahu.
Bila kita kerja government ni satu MQA dia because of the scholarship. Bukan cuti kan. Something
Yeah.
that's why they need MQA.
Alright. question lain?
Macam reading list ni dia provided ada dalam apa modul ke ataupun provided ke atau kita kena cari Google, kita beli buku ke? Kita macam
Reading
dia
list to actually list that you just nak top up.
Ya, top up.
Nak top up. Because some of reading list pun that was what 10 years ago. There are more new books and some are obsolete. So maybe you can confirm with your lecturer on the reading list. But at the moment I can say yang my LP pun reading list yang zaman Tok Kadek ni. Ya, I was silly lah apa yang dah tak silly lagi lah. Yeah? So you update with your lecturer. Those are just for reference because some of our notes are also based on those reading lists. So that's what
With that practical, we can use the UTM.
Okay, any other question? Ada?
Dia bukan UTMSPACE punya student, UTM student je. UTM student as a platform.
As a platform.
As a platform.
Jadi UTMSPACE dengan dia ada sama kan?
Dia sama je. Ini because kita nak run smoothly lah. Ya, smoothly.
Bukan nak transfer, cepat. So we realize, I was just talking to UTM. I'm also assisting USN to do another program, which is law. I rasa sini cepat because we can go through UTMSPACE. Kalau university proper, especially in mainstream university, they have to go through Senate. One Senate tu what? 2-3 kali, satu tahun. They sit, so we have to wait for that. But when we go through UTMSPACE, everything is done very fast. And with these two amazing academicians, Sarajul and Zakaria, we can do it very fast. So
And nanti kalau terus Senate tu, definitely we go for MK first lah.
kena
Senate
MK
tak
lah.
entertain pun macam ni.
tak launch lagi lah.
Tapi that's why UTMSPACE comes, School of Professional and Continuing Education, where we brought the platform to all potential students yang nak improve for their betterment. Akhir-akhir so kita buat segi profesional, diploma profesional, master profesional, and then maybe kita dah boleh cakap kita buat all directors PhD professional. PhD professional means like all of you after having a master's, so because we appreciate the experience, and the good record in terms of entrepreneur or contractor sebagainya, maybe we call it professional PhD.
Tapi dia lah.
Ya.
Dia lah.
Ya.
Mana your thesis ni based on your experience.
Bukan thesis tebal masa tu tak siap lah kan. Kita sebenarnya the challenge actually masa tu dia nak complete the assignment. Cakap boleh, kalau cakap dapat master degree lama lah. That's okay. Kalau kita cakap lama dapat PhD lama lah. That's why among academician pun tak dapat PhD. Sebab PhD bukan bercakap. PhD compiling. Academic punya exercise, data, semua yang itu. So PhD professional kita tak follow, tapi tidaklah begitu strict macam itu. So maybe memang kalau CIDB push untuk mana-mana dia kan, PhD, PhD professional.
Okay, ada question lain? Tak ada question? Tu ni, once kita tak ada question, kita dah nampak.
The payment untuk semester ni akan diambilkan dalam grup lah. So kita tahu
Ya,
overall
kita ambilkan dulu
budget,
nanti.
tapi one sem belum tahu lagi berapa.
Ya.
Nanti tak sekali dengan tak meeting. So next week.
Normally every semester kan? Every semester lah. So 70, katalah 70,000 cuma duduk. 70,000 divide by?
No, kita go by credit.
Oh baik. Tak ada kata SQL always cuma bodoh dulu general aja. 70,000 divide by berapa semester? 3 semester.
Ya. 3 semester.
3 semester. So one semester is about
Semester kita tak sama dengan
6,000.
yang perdana, yang prime, formal ni. Yang ini profesional punya lain. Intake kita Oktober, Februari, Jun. Jadi tak sama macam September. Maknanya kalau kita ada anak hantar universiti, tak kacau untuk menyawa sesi kita. Bapak punya nanti tak lain tak sama dengan anak dia.
Kalau dia dah tak betul.
Kau tidak bapak ke sini hantar anak dia.
Hari ni nak join.
Okey, kalau tak ada
Parking facility untuk student adakah ataupun memang kita ambil package monthly?
Mungkin masa saya student, kita sekarang saya dulu di mana kan?
Student special
lah.
walaupun part time
Yeah, special
Student part time
dalam lift kan.
Pagi hari ni. Kami tak everyday kelas lah. Everyday kelas satu arah. Kelas satu arah je. But now dia dah biasa. Want to enjoy the professional program, another program. So the plan to get busy. So okay, yeah.
Okay, kalau any last question, burning question, tak burning pun boleh. Any other question? Tak ada? Ya. Yang ni memang satu kelas tidak boleh miss kan? Satu kelas tak boleh miss. So, betul? Rasa? This
When kelas punya management ni, of course lecturers tu yang punya budi bicara lah kan. So kita ni tengok punya rekod kan. Biasalah kalau kelas biasa pun kan. Semuanya ingat kalau normal punya kelas full time, maybe 1 hour, 2 hours, we miss 2 hours. Tapi kalau miss one day, miss 8 hours, you know. A lot of topic. Kalau kita miss one day,
Macam 4 minggu.
ya macam 4 minggu. That means miss one day, so 4 weeks punya missing. Something like that lah. So try to organize and we can squeeze and squeeze it. Yeah.
Dia one class is about berapa orang, Prof? 20
Yeah.
orang. Satu kelas berapa orang?
20.
Satu kelas lebih 20. So my experience with other universities, sometimes the student tell the lecturer, boleh tak kita postpone this
Nanti
week?
ada lah penghulu nanti ni.
So, kalau you kata and then the lecturer can accommodate,
Yeah.
tapi kalau have to nak continue with the class, we have to continue with the class lah. And normally kalau boleh, I think about 10% tu we can accommodate lah. Tapi hopefully you have to inform lah kenapa you tak attend. Because once you tak attend, like Mat kata lah, kita ni giving you a structured thing. Walaupun you dah tahu all this knowledge. As I was saying, when I pergi ambil MBA, it's just putting to a term to what I have been doing.
Yeah.
But you won't miss that lah. You won't miss that lah. Hopefully tak. That's why it's only 2 kali seminggu, 2 kali sebulan kan? Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks.
Tapi
Mana?
ada, kalau siapa belajar projek perhimpunan ada 3 minggu.
Ada yang 3 minggu. It's not every week ya? It's every 2 weeks. So katalah consensus, one of your in your class you will have a ketua lah. You all kata nak kita boleh tak this one ada something? Then everybody cuti kan, nak pergi holiday kan? Kita buat the next week. You have to discuss lah.
Masa situ sekolah.
Because we understand this is adult learning, bukan student.
We
Bukan
also
anak.
try to accommodate if student daripada, for example from Penang, only one person from Penang umpamanya. So try to kita pakai through
Sometimes class lah.
Sekarang pakai video conferencing.
Tak lagi, we are not going to do that. Itu macam kelas. Normally patut start pukul 9.
Yeah.
Aduh, you all of you kata
Pakai
susah lah
YouTube
9 dah
streaming,
start pukul 10.
yeah.
Try to accommodate.
Atau kita pakai YouTube streaming kan, nanti kita record, kalau kita bagi dengan dia pun pasti buat.
Itu belum ni.
Ya, ya.
Orang tua-tua macam
Itu
kita suka.
Cik Ali
Anak
kita ni
Amal
memang IT punya orang kan.
Amal.
Dia mana tahu
Amal
kita
boleh.
nak accommodate. Kata kita tak nak datang.
Mengajar
So
online.
kita buat streaming. Atau kita just record. So kita bagi kan kepada student berkenaan. Ya, boleh review at least ya. Ya, walaupun tak sampai sedikit, learn something.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. Itu dia cakap masa student budak-budak dia.
Kita cakap bagi pak kita UTM kan. Tapi depend pada kan
Lecturer.
macam mana dia punya presenter boleh enhance kita punya kompetensi tadi lah. Itu yang penting tu.
Jadi persen tarikh ni mubah ada daripada beli tiket kan?
Oh, okey. Kau dah beli tiket lah. Okey tak? Ya.
Sekarang tiket
Murah.
tiket dah harga.
So mungkin cuba kena beritahu kita punya apa ni facilitator or lecturers. Kan? Orang ni tak boleh simply nak tukar-tukar.
Ya.
Pasal kita sudah dah beli kopi dah
Kalau
tahu
seorang dah tak boleh, makna we stick.
Ya, ya.
Seorang kata tak boleh, we stick.
Ya.
Okay?
Bersyarat pula tukar tarikh dia tak boleh dah beli tiket kan. Dia itu normal kan. Kalau kedua kita memang tak ada bukan excuse lah.
Okay? I think kalau tak
Yeah,
ada,
okay.
thank you very much for coming dan good luck ya. We'll be seeing each other later. Alright?
Okay, right.
Satu lagi.
Betul?
Kita dah buka account. Learning management system.
Oh, okay. Dia punya account tu. Betul saya. Okay, continue lah. Yang dia punya untuk
Yeah, I thought lepas ni ada somebody is going to talk about
Yes, itu.
Ni dia cakap dia stream tu.
uh,
Dia akan bagi the
Dia boleh
friends,
jadi.
dia boleh jadi. From there.
Oh, okay, so she's going to be.
Yeah.
Alright, thank you.
Join you, okay? Okay, good luck. Alright, thank you.
Okey, sila. Sila.
But now,
Ini dia tengah pakai. Kira katakan ada daripada US ke UK ke, kita akan buat online lecture.
Hello, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. We are about to start on the online learning session, isn't it? All right, I need some feedback. Dr. Sarajo, can I start now? Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum and good afternoon to all. Welcome to UTMSPACE. I think your sound can be turned off. Admin, please. There's an echo. Thank you. All right. So I am Norazlina. I'm going to share with you how to use the Blackboard as your online learning platform to your program. Okay, so I believe that everyone has not yet received a username and also password because you just enrolled today. But we will give you in 3 days, in 3 working days by email. All right. Okay, let me share first. Okay, so what is that so important on this online learning? What you need to know. This is what I'm sharing. I don't want to you can ask me some questions later on, but I will share you some important informations on the Blackboard, how you're going to use the Blackboards, how the Blackboards actually can help you in your learning. And the most and foremost is what is your performance in the current semester. All right. So the first information that you have to know is getting your username and password. Okay, I have to skip this because we are going to email to you by today. 3 working days. That means by Wednesday or by Tuesday, we're going to be able to give you. All right. So the first one, people asking me, do we have to download any applications in your desktop? No, actually, this is actually a web-based service, a web-based LMS, where we will only use the browser. The best is for iPad. For the iPad is Safari, and for the Windows is Chrome. Okay, you type the word https://utmspace.blackboard.com and you insert the username and also the password. The Blackboard also has the mobile applications. Okay, you can download these applications. That means make sure that you download the pencil icon. Why? Because there is 2 icons there. The first one is the book icon. The second one is the pencil. The book is for your instructor or maybe your lecturer. Okay, so then you type the school UTMSPACE. Then, as usual, you insert your username and password and you can log in easily. All right. Okay. So what you will get from here, I think I need to share you the screen. Just hold on now. All right. Once you insert your username and password, then you will see your classes. The first one is yourself. All right, this one. You can insert or edit your profile anytime, but the most important thing is make sure that your email address is correct, because every time, once in a day, you will receive notifications if any one of you, or if the lecturers give some adding contents to the course. All right. So that is the first one. The second one is the courses. Courses is where you can see all your courses. Your class is actually here, right? So the third one is calendar. Calendar is used to know on the due dates. Okay, for example, this is the class, so at least you know the due dates. I know that the working people like you are very busy, but having these due dates will give you some good information and some guidelines on yourself. All right, back to course. So the second one is you go to your specific course. For example, like today, 12 o'clock, you have Principle of Management class. All right. So the first one is you want to know how many of you in your class. All right. So this is very transparent. You can see all of them. All right. So do you have to do with this? No, you don't have to do. But this one is meant or used for your lecturers for attendance. Okay. The second one is joint session. The joint session is actually a live session that you're using now. Exactly what you're using now. Okay. That's what one of the question is, should we use all the live session all the time? No. There are some lecturers prefer to have all sessions for the whole of their classes. But some of the lecturers may prefer you have maybe 30 minutes of the live sessions and followed by the coursework. All right. So you click the join session and go to the classroom, and you can meet your lecturer there. Exactly what we are doing now. All right. So bear in mind that all the live session is actually recorded as your attendance. All right. So I just want to show you this one. This is one of examples of the attendance will be recorded in a live session. All right. So what do you mean by a lot of attempts here? For examples, like Uma, she has 3 attempts, means that they are reconnecting because maybe she has some internet problems, right? So then you will say that, is that how much bandwidth that you need for the internet? Collaborate, your Blackboard Collaborate. You just need that 1.5 meg. All right, and you can on easily. So that is about the attendance. Blackboard Collaborate. And also your lecturer will mark your attendance manually as well. For example, like this one, for a whole class, he or she will click the attendance. Okay, he will do this simultaneously, means that they will click the attendance as well as supported by the reports generated by the system. All right. So finish with the attendance, we go for the announcement. Announcement is actually very important and also very helpful to you, because some of the lecturers will remind you some important dates, or maybe some informations like your textbooks, or maybe your test is just coming around or something like that, right? All right, that is about the reminder. Then the next one, you have to know about the familiar important icons. Okay, as I told you that you have to familiar with this one. The more important thing is collaborate, how to meet your lecturer online, and also how the attendance is being marked. The second one is about discussion. Okay, discussion is where you can see more. All of the discussions will be compiled here. This is actually a compile of different discussions in all the topics in a semester. Okay, that means it can be from your chapter 2, or maybe from the week 3, or maybe the week 4. There have been some are here. What you have to do? Okay, for example, if you click the principle of management, okay, you want to know, let's say this is the second week, and how you're going to archive or you're going to download your content. You click the week, you can see the first one is about discussion. When these icons appear, that means that you have some discussion to engage with. For examples like this, okay, you need to name the company and outline the green management practices, and how you're going to respond. straight away you click the response, type, and then respond, submitted. And this, most of the user interface is very friendly and you are familiar with the interface. So I don't think that you have much problem to interact with your friends or with your lecturers online. All right. And for example, this one is about link. Okay. So straight away you click to the link. The lecturer will provide the link to you, and then they will give you some instructions what to do. So you just follow the instructions. One of the questions is, does the online interactions or online engagement being graded? That one is actually up to your course information and also your lecturers. All right. So the next tips that I want to share with you is about the beware of the due dates. For example, how you're going to submit your test, okay, or maybe your homework, your quizzes. So what you have to do, let's say that you need to submit the assignments. All right. Let me get this first. Okay. Individual assignment. Then you can submit here. These will be the instructions of your assignments. All right. So the first one you have to do is the due date will also be mentioned here. The grade can be assignments or projects or so on, depending on the what type of assessment. All right. And also the grading. And the most important thing is you can see the rubric to know how you're going to score with in the subject. For example, you will be given 100% if you're excellence in the organization and all that. All right. So this one is very important, and one of the tips to show you that how you're going to score. Please always refer to the rubrics, how the marks will be given. The second, another one is attempts. What do you mean by attempts? If it is stated here, 2 attempts mean that you can submit 2 times. If you think that the first submission, the lecturer will give some grading, and you feel not satisfied, or maybe after some discussion you say that you maybe have some improvement. So what you have to do is you submit the second submission. All right. So then only the second attempt is fulfilled. That's it. Is that necessary to have 2 attempts? It's all depending on the lecturers. So that means you must ask some questions. For examples, how many attempts is given for the assignments, but usually it will be stated here. All right. And you can simply submit the assignments here. How the submission will show you? This one will be shown. All right. So that means, for example, like say this Uma, maybe she will have some improvement. She can have another opportunity or another one last chance to submit, to score. All right. So this is how the scoring goes. So the next one is about, I want to show you in your busy life. All right. So you may or may not read your notes, your contents before the class. So what you have to do is, I suggest you to use your iPad, okay, and then you can read this online. Okay, because you know why? One of the challenges in the online learning is actually they are not being prepared. So when you are not being prepared, and then you are go to the class, what you will get is maybe 20%. Okay, I'm not going here to talk about how to study, but I'm sharing you some informations where in the research that says that if you are being prepared, that means at least you have 20% of readings, you get some ideas, and then you have some engagement during the live sessions, about 30%. Then only you will feel complete the projects, the works after the class attended. The chances that you success in your online learning environment is actually very high. All right. So that is about how you're going to achieve or how you're going to access your course content. So the next one is what about they have the online assessment? Okay, I stop this first. Let's say that you have the online assessment. You need to follow some procedures. All right. The first example is quiz. For example, you have quiz, online quiz. What you have to do is you will click the first attempt, one attempt, all right? And depending on the question setting, some of the lecturers will set timers. Some of them are not, all right? So if the question setting timer, then you have to click the timer, then you answer the questions, all right? Then after that, you must submit. Click the submit. Then only you will be given the grade. Okay. So you know that this test has 2 attempts and you don't satisfied with your grade. For example, you get 20 over 50. So what you have to do is you want to resubmit or you want to redo the work. So you click the start attempt 2 and then you resubmit your work. So that is how it works. All right. So the second example is actually when you want to submit assignment. Okay. So assignment, that means you have the due dates and 1 attempt only. All right. So you will be given the grading rubric. You download the file. All right. File means what? The instructions. Okay. And then you can export or you can print. Then to submit is you just click the add content. The files can be vary. It can be that if you want to post the videos, it can be MP4, can be the documents from the Word, PowerPoint and all that. There are many types of files can be inserted here and for submissions. All right. So that is about the submitting your projects, your assessments, and that. So the third one, this one is about the current performance, which I already shared to you, whereby you will have the current grade. You know where you are at the moment. If you think that you are not satisfied or you think that you need to improve, this is the time that you can message personally to your lecturer. There's an icon message, okay? Maybe to have some discussions onwards, or maybe you can request for having a close, like private coaching or tuition, something like that. Okay, this is the advantage of the online learning is they will give you the immediate feedback from your lecturers so that you know your performance. Okay, I think I've shown you this. All right. So what if your assignments is in essay? Do you think that you can write the essay and then submit to you? Yes, you can write. How you do that? You can write on the writing, on the paper. You can scan through your handphone. There's a scanner. You can upload that. So the lecturer can easily mark your questions online and post it in the blackboard. All right. I think I want to skip this one, but the most important thing is for the settings, computer settings, why some of you could not could maybe encounter some problems in audio or video. The first one, make sure that you're using the Chrome, all right? And if you have the caches and also the blocks, make sure you are disable that. Okay? So this is the slides on the using the classroom sessions using the mobile. That is same. Okay, you can just download it from your from your mobile phone. Then you can access your content easily. Okay, how do you know when you're going to use the Blackboard? Using the mobile. Let's say you are on the go, or maybe you are out of the desktop. You still want to join the class, attend the class, so you can easily use the mobile applications. But the limit of the mobile applications, let's say that you have to present, you cannot share the files. All right. So you can only view the course content. All right. So you are reaching actually the end of the slides, meaning that this is where you can meet your lecturer online. Okay, how you're going to give feedback? If you can see here, because you don't have your username now, I cannot give you specifically where the icon is in your laptop, right? So don't worry, we will give you some student manual blackboard. Most important thing is while the lecturer is having discussion online, this blackboard will able you to give some icons. For example, raising your hands. When you raise your hands, the lecturer will know that you get some questions to ask. And the feature is also here. Yes, thank you, admin. So the feature here also have some features of chatting. That means you can chat personally or maybe to everyone. All right, if you have some questions to post. And the most important thing is for the presenter, if you want to present, there are three types of sharing that you can do, okay, available. The first one is you can share the whole of the screen, all right? That's what I'm doing just now. The second one, you want to limit the applications, maybe Word only, or maybe the programming applications only, depending, okay? And maybe you can share the files here online. This is also what I'm going to already doing that now. That means you are just seeing the slides, not me, right? So this one is quite technical, but don't worry. Again, I repeat, you will be given the manuals. So I think all the icons here is easily to be found. All right. And the most important thing is you can reach us at BPAT. Okay. At utmspace.edu.my for any questions on the right. So for any questions on the access, on the technical errors and all that, you can always reach us here. Okay, I open for any questions. All right. All right. So thank you so much. So I pass this session to the admin, and thank you, Dr. Sarajul.